sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, ha? MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, ha? MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL pa.
Again, Bahayang PAG-ASA Sports Complex here in Valenzuela City is our home para po sa ating 9 games ngayong linggo. Exciting matches awaits us at kanina natapos na nga pong ating 14 under division para sa PASIG Stallions kontra Malabon NYBL Ballers. Later para sa ating second set, pupunta po tayo sa South. Itong True T Las Piñas Coolers kontra itong Binyan Tatak Gel Emeralds Lamtex para naman po para sa ating final set of games. Valenzuela will go up against itong side naman ng Mandaluyong in the north. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat and welcome to the third season of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Daphne Cristobal with JP Ruiz and JP. Ito naman, pupunta naman tayo sa ating 16 under division.
Yeah, definitely. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. If you have nothing to do this morning, better to watch with us.
And how ito nga ating match at hand, 16 under division, PASIG Stallions kontra Malabon NYBL Ballers. Pero ang unang muna natin pag-usapan itong side ng PASIG Stallions.
Talk about the PASIG Stallions, no? This is, again, the second of their back-to-back games, and they did lose most recently against Rizal. And the lone person that we should watch out for is Jordan Yang. So better make sure that if you want to catch their win, Jordan Yang definitely has to explode in this ball game.
Ang siya ngayon dapat bantayan para sa kanilang koponan, para sa kabilang panig naman, para sa side ng Malabon NYBL Ballers. So far, back-to-back victories naman ang meron para sa kanila.
Yeah, definitely. The Malabon was able to win after losing in their opening contest, no? So they want to build momentum here. And the two players that they should watch out for is Dwight Baksal and Jan Garnet Tan. So this combo should be able to explode once again to get the chance to get their third win.
Tignan natin kung makukompete nila yung 3-game winning streak sa larong ito. Pero wag natin patagalin pa as I turn you over sa ating venue announcer para sa ating starting 5.
Thank you. That's better.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another exciting matchup here at Bahayang PAG-ASA Sports Complex, Valenzuela City, as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. Ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. It's the 16 under division featuring the PASIG Stallions versus the Malabon NYBL Ballers. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now let us meet the starters, beginning with PASIG Stallions. At guard number 3, Rafael Cheng. Also guard number 7, Yui Vergara. At forward number 2, Riwan C. Also forward number 15, Isham T. Man on the middle, number 22, Pax Sonsan. Head coach, Ian Maso. Assisted by Juan Chris, Ian Arcela, Rika Yang. Team manager, Pilbert Cheng. Now let us meet the starters from your Malabon NYBL Ballers. At guard number 13, Ashley Sarmiento. Also guard number 19, Kian Pokis. At forward number 8, Dwight Baksal. Also forward number 23, Derek Reyes. Playing center number 26, Justin Santos. Head coach Roderick Reyes, assisted by Third Pokis. Team manager Butch Arimando. Cyrene Pokis. Our games officials for today's match, Coach Chief Eric De Mapanag. Umpire 1, Nico Barcenas. Umpire 2, Carlos Sebastian. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso.
And now it's time for our 16 under division guys to show down their skills and talent dito sa ating second game. And still in the North Division po tayo, Malabon NYBL Ballers, they're 14 under back their second victory here in the league. They were able to bounce back after that back-to-back losses. Pero ngayon, itong side ng 16 under division, JP, iba ang storya para sa side ng Malabon.
No, definitely. Malabon is a very good team in this division. They are currently ranked 3rd in the North Division with 2 wins back-to-back already. As we mentioned it earlier, they won against Quezon City 8-8 Junior Giants and most recently against the Rizal Switch Fiber.
So interesting run That will be made here para sa side ng Malabon NYBL bowlers. And observing, andito pala si Sarmiento. Not sure if this is just his first time playing for Malabon, pero parang ngayon ko lang siya nakita sa kanilang koponan. So before, he used to play para sa side ng Muntinlupa. And I think I'm not really seeing you. Pero makikita natin sila JLC, sila John Lord Cruz.
Yes, exactly.
Malabon early with 3 straight points. With 3 points dito sa ating unang chapter. Jump ball, pero para sa side ng Malabon, ng Pasig, rather mapupunta ang bola nito. Pero para naman dito, no, talking about naman JP dito sa side ng PASIG Stallions, great introduction during their first game, pero after nun, back-to-back losses din ang na-experience sila.
Yeah, unfortunately for the PASIG Stallions, they won their opening contest in this season against the Cavite City MTJH Basketball Academy, no? But after that, back-to-back losses against Nueva Ecija Generals and also to the Rizal Switch Fiber. They lost, unfortunately, very big, 68 to 86. So they're hoping this only happened yesterday. So they're hoping to do a quick bounce back here in this second of their back-to-back.
Yeah, kanina sa side ng 14 under of the Pasig Stallions, you would really feel probably doon na rin yung exhaustion or alam mo, hindi agad-agad na-absorb yung kumbaga naging learnings from yesterday, although maganda pa rin ang napakita nila in the second and the third quarter. It was just during the fourth, no, nakapag-pull away talaga itong Malabon.
Kumbaga, Malabon knew how to start and finish the game properly, getting that W for them.
But so far, halos higit 2 minuto lang nakalipas sa larong ito. Pasig, no conversion yet. They go for that corner 3. That wouldn't work. Offensive rebound secured. C. Too strong. Opportunity again here for Malabon.
Yeah, that was a great box out play there for Malabon. That was a great stop by Kayarian and Sakdalan. These twin towers here could be a problem for the Pasig Stallions. And that was a great shot there for Malabon. That is Ashley Sarmiento able to knock it down from 3.
6-0 run para sa side ng Malabon. 6 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Great footwork. Sarmiento launching a 3 again.
Back-to-back triples immediately for Sarmiento, extending the lead to 8.
Who said it's hot right now? As Ashley Sarmiento raining some threes early here in the first chapter. Leading his squad. 9 straight points para sa side ng Malabon.
Exactly. And the bad part is that Pasig is not defending him immediately or putting a ban on him, closing that gap.
Timeout muna tayo. 9-0 run. Nine straight points delivered here on the side of Malabon NYBL ballers. Kaya ngayon, forcing Coach Ian to call for an early time. Vergara trying to respond. Opportunity again here on the side of the guys in orange. In and out. Picking up that miss.
That is a great putback there by Justin Santos. He's been very energetic in both sides of the court, so that's something you'd love to see if you're from the Malabon coaching staff.
I think he wants to improve that average points per game that he has with 5 points. Talking about itong si Justin Santos. Opportunity again here for Malabon.
And that is a very quick fast break opportunity by kay Malabon. Pasig very slow on defense.
Now JD Reyes also chipping in points. How will PASIG Stallions try to respond? Step back three, Vergara nails it!
And that's what he's known for. Vergara is the team sharpshooter, and that was a great opening statement for PASIG.
No, Wave Vergara, one of the players from the 14 under division, now entering dito sa 16 under division. So bigger challenge for these young guys from the 14 under bracket na nag-elevate sila dito sa higher division.
Great stop there from the white shirts. This is Jordan Yang. As I mentioned earlier, no, Daphne, this is the guy that they should keep an eye out for. He has been their leading scorer throughout this entire campaign.
Although Dwight Maxal will be called for a foul, medyo sarcastic pa itong si Dwight with that last call by our referee. But you know, interestingly, JP, itong si Dwight Maxal, last week I got a report from him, and you know what? Parang more than a year pa lang siya naglalaro ng basketball.
Really now?
Yeah. Because he used to play baseball.
Wow.
So it was just early last year, around January, when he started playing, got influenced by his cousin, nagustuhan niya, and right now, playing for basketball. Pero baseball talaga yung siya.
That is a very quick shift for any player. The fact that wala pang 1 year and getting the opportunity to play at this level is eye-opener.
And imagine, already averaging 11 points per game with 8 rebounds, really utilizing his height.
Meanwhile, that was a turnover on PASIG. Great defensive stop here for Malabon.
So I think that turnover will be committed on the side of Malabon with Dwight Baxal committing, if I'm not mistaken, 2 fouls already early dito sa ating unang quarter. Launching a 3, Vergara from the other side this time.
Yeah, back-to-back triples there by Wayward Vergara, cutting the deficit to 5.
One-hander, too short. Offensive rebound, nakuha yan ng NYBL Ballers. Some ball movement here for the guys in orange.
Ooh, that was a great find there from, that was Pocky is able to find his big man, si Garcia, and got the contact for 2 free throws.
So now Garcia, 2 shots from the line. That's Romer Garcia. And yup, 2 personal fouls already. Foul trouble na. Agad itong si Dwight Baxal.
Because of that, no, let's see if Malabon can make some quick adjustments here and who should be stepping up. And it could be this guy, Romer Garcia.
3 minutes and 30 seconds na lamang po dito sa ating unang chapter. Tristan Flores almost losing control of the leather, going coast to coast.
Yeah, Flores is very active. We saw how aggressive he was in yesterday's ball game, and he's continuing that energy today.
Aside from Tyrese in the 14 under division, it was Tristan Flores who has been stepping up last season for Quezon City, now for PASIG Stallions in the 16 under division with that finish. Forcing a time here, they're just behind here by 3 points. After that 9 straight points delivered by Malabon NYBL Ballers, itong side naman ng PASIG Stallions taking things slowly at alam nila kung paano sila sasagot dito dahil 3 points na lang ang hinahabol nila. Ian Mazo also calling the shots para sa side ng ating 14 under division, also para dito sa ating 16 under division. And you know, JP, talking about itong side ng Malabon, sa tingin mo lang, knowing na ito si Dwight Baksal, isa sa mga inaasahan dito sa kanilang koponan. But right now, early foul trouble. How do you think itong side ng Malabon will try to respond from this setback?
No, that's a good question because he is one of their go-to stars, not talking about Dwight Baksal. But based on the numbers that I'm looking at, the others who will be stepping up will definitely be Jan Garnett Tan. He is their leading scorer in terms of season average with 13.3 points. As well as during their last game, si John Derek Reyes. So Tan and Reyes will definitely need to step up with Baksal's absence in this first quarter.
Pero so far, etong si Ashley Sarmiento, with already 9 points, lahat ng outside shots na yun ang galing sa kanya. Wala pang mintes. So that challenge by the PASIG Stallions by Coach Gian will be unsuccessful.
Despite unsuccessful, you will definitely see some high defense energy here from the Stallions. Let's see if they can stop this possession.
Chance to counter here for the guys in white. Goal. Great call from our referee. Pushing foul will be called here against Royet Villarreal. 14 foul already para sa side ng Malabon. Vergara calls for that play. Flores, that dish to Unson. Losing connection. Malabon will try to counter.
And that's what you need if you're Malabon. Great presence of mind, able to get that possession done.
Great utilize of screen para dito kay Pokies. 2 minutes and 20 seconds with 10 seconds to shoot para sa side ng Malabon. And able to convert naman para sa side ng Malabon. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Vergara feeding his teammate underneath. Minute and 47 seconds remaining. 5 from the 3 from the side. Dian Gagana.
Great box out there by Jacob Cheng, able to get the possession back to the white shirts. Oh, excuse me, that was Jared Unson.
Vergara firing for the 3. Sorry miss. Sarmiento has it. Itong side ng Malabon, also trying to utilize itong shot clock. Lamang sila dito by 5 points.
Oh, that was a pushing foul there on Villarreal. That will lead to penalty. 2 free throws there for Pasig.
The minute and 11 seconds remaining.
Guantillas has been very active for the orange shirts. He's been very active in getting those extra boards as well as guarding the big men of Pasig.
And Tristan will be chipping in some points from the line. Making the first one and even the second. Making this a 1-possession ball game. 12-15. Penetration wouldn't work. The side of Malabon. Vergara launching a 3.
And he's been knocking it down a lot for Pasig lately. That's his 3rd 3-point bucket for Vergara.
So it's Vergara against Sarmiento on this ball game. Loving those outside shots. 9 points apiece para sa dalawang players na to. Talking about Vergara and Sarmiento. Tabla tayo at 15 with final 42 seconds on this game.
And so far, this quarter has been determined by long-distance shooting, Daphne. Both squads are shooting it from downtown, making it rain early this Sunday morning. But at the same time, there have been good defenses shown on both squads as well.
Walkie's not disappointing from the line, making it 2 out of 2. 35 seconds remaining. Flores, meanwhile, launches. Unsuccessful. Sarmiento losing control of the leather. Opportunity here for PASIG Stallions. They go to Vergara.
Heat check there.
That would be a miss this time around. 16 seconds to shoot. Ball remains on the side of the Stallions.
But if you are the Stallions, that was the right play. They knew how hot Vergara was, and he had all day to shoot that. Look at this, staggered stream, game for Vergara, no one on him.
All alone, Vergara!
You shouldn't do that if you're Malabon.
They got an opportunity to stop him, but they were all just watching. Talking about Way Vergara. And right now, they are on top here by a point, 18-17 after the three-point shot of Way Vergara.
There was a last play that the Malabon were able to make a basket. They're trying to review if it will count, but so far, yes, it has been all Way Vergara. As you can see this replay here, trying to see if they caught it. It's close, but referees initially called it in. One more time here, they would like to verify and see if it will count. Malabon, and from our point of view, it looks good. We will wait for the official decision, and it counts. Because of that, Malabon is up by 1.
Malabon NYBL Ballers still in command of this ball game, 19-18. Let's take a look at our Chef's Magic first quarter highlights.
Yeah, definitely. It has been raining in this highlight. Seeing Vergara taking all day to take those triples. I believe he had 4 in the first quarter alone. At the same time, Sarmiento is doing it on the other end.
19-18 at the end of our first chapter. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments bring the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic make every meal a magic moment, and a magic moment here for Tristan Flores, opening things up here in the second quarter.
You said the words right out of my mouth, Daphne. It's been raining threes for the PASIG Stallions. What magic that is.
And right now, for the first time in this ball game, they are in command by 2 points. Tristan Flores eyeing for that back-to-back 3. That wouldn't work. Getting that offensive rebound almost was we.
But so far, that is happening for the PASIG Stallions. It has been raining here, and Coach Ian Mazzo is giving the green light to his entire team to go at it.
So earlier, itong PASIG Stallions, biggest scoring run, already actually at 10. Pinatahimik nila all of a sudden itong side ng Malabon NYBL Ballers. Basket and 1!
Not giving up on the play. These Malabon NYBL Ballers, that was John Harvey Jonicio able to get the putback and the bucket and the foul.
I like how the bench players of Coach Ian Mazzo has been providing some wonders for their 16-under squad.
And after that, Vergara goes to the bench. Much needed break after all those triples.
On the shot here for Jonicio. Unable to convert with that in and out shot from the line. 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Again, 13 straight points inumpisahan itong Malabon ang ating first quarter. Another corner 3 from the bench.
And that is care of Jordan Yang. Daphne, the fact that Vergara and Flores are both on the bench right now after shooting triples, it's not stopping for PASIG Stallions.
Jordan Yang also the top scorer during their opening game.
And it has been raining on both sides. That's another triple for Malabon.
Look at Jordan, eyeing for the back-to-back 3. That wouldn't work this time.
Great presence of mind there. And again, Jordan has the green light to do that.
Deadlock at 24. De Los Reyes manning the offense on their end. Smallest guy on the court. That dish dito kay Perucho. De Los Reyes launching. Sorry, miss. Bit of bump.
Great box out there from the PASIG Stallions. They did the man-to-man D there, and great job so far.
Ko, meanwhile, flying his way in. That dish to Wee. Nabasa ng Malabon. Opportunity again for them.
Unable to complete that drop pass. Talk about the PASIG Stallions. Possession will go to the orange shirts.
Meanwhile, Jonicio launching. Too short.
So for Daphne, both squads really love shooting from the outside. We don't see a lot of aggressive man-to-man action or some set plays happening. They are allowing both squads to make it rain.
6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. We're just observing din yung stats nila from the previous game. Yung outside shots nila weren't high, I must say. Para sa side ng PASIG, they were able to convert 6 out of those 19 attempts. Para naman sa side ng Malabon, 3 out of 17. Baka doon ang gagaling, JP.
Definitely.
Yung attempt nila in those outside shots. But Yang from all sides of the court, chipping in points here for Coach Ian Mazo. 29-24, labang sila dito by 5 points.
Actually, the last 5 points came from Jordan Yang. He did that quick layup there, and prior to that, he did the triple. Everything is going right for the PASIG Stallions.
Some collision underneath happened here for the PASIG Stallions and Malabon.
Yeah, that was between Ryan C. and Romer Garcia. As you can see in this replay here, both players fell on the floor.
So that was called. That was Cian Santos. Ngayon, 5 points nga ang lamang dito ng PASIG Stallions. Courtesy para dito kay Jordan. 24-29, ating score. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. How will Malabon try to tie things up here? Another 3-point shot converted here all the way from downtown para sa side ng Malabon.
It's very unlikely for both squads to keep making it rain this ball game this late already in the second quarter, continuing that strategy.
Fast transition play here for Malabon. That would mean 2 shots for Dwight Baksal, who needed to rest for a while in the first quarter after committing immediate 2 fouls.
Oh, that's right, Daphne. The fact that Dwight Baksal is now in this ball game, he will make up for lost time, making sure that every possession could go to him. And sample here, the fact that he drew the contact and get 2 free throws.
First one's gonna be a miss.
I'm still amazed by the fact that he is learning after 1 year. That's amazing.
Whistle blown. So once again, there will be a review in the last play. Mukhang may hindi nagustuhan na nakita itong ating referee.
Yeah, that's one thing that we appreciate to know about these referees. They're very sharp lately, and they're able to catch those kinds of moments. So let's see what they are referring to.
Of course, it's also utilized his chance to shout out all of our online viewers on Facebook, on YouTube. Mga nanonood din po sa ating Pocket League tournament happening. So marami na tayong divisions from 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 under division for our Pocket League. Tuloy-tuloy na yan, JP. Meron ka
Exactly.
pang 14, 16, and 18, and 21 under.
I believe there are 19 games today, at least between the 18 under to the 13 under, all the way down to 9 under. So lots of basketball action this Sunday. You're seeing the screen. The referees are just checking out on certain play.
Not pretty sure if that's the last play they're talking about or yung medyo pa-inbound na. So that's when our referee blown his whistle.
Or after, let's see.
So that was between Jonicio and Tan.
Referees caught that.
So unsportsmanlike foul will be called here against Jonicio. So it was the extended elbow. Good eye from our referee seeing that one.
That is very quick to see, and that was a very sharp caught eye there.
Off the ball, pero nakita yung contact kasi syempre sa ulo na yun.
Yes. And you wouldn't want that from any player. So good job to the referees for catching that. And 2 free throws now for the PASIG Stallions, extending the lead to 3.
30-27. Although missing the second one, but ball possession. Para sa side pa rin yan ng PASIG Stallions. They're on top here by 3 points. Jordan Yang has it. Great screen. You go to Fedeliaga, launching that one. Too short.
That almost went in, Daphne. Like, I saw the arcing that was perfect. It just felt short. Double team.
Good ball deflection here for the side of the PASIG Stallions. Lamang pa rin sila dito by 3 points. Fedeliaga. Namando ng opensa para sa kanilang koponan.
Wow.
Although dribbling that one. Sarmiento, fast break opportunity, making this a 1-point game.
Yeah, that was based on the steal from Pokis, and then he did a quick fancy behind the back assist for the easy 2.
Jordan Yang asking for a screen, utilized and granted. Flying his way in all alone.
That was a big boy move there by Jordan Yang. It was very subtle, but he was able to use his arms and get to the basket.
Great fake, pero na minsan yung pinag-uusapan na usually yung kapag nag-fake, automatic nagiging traveling yan, and that fast break off the game brought to you by Larga International Logistics Incorporated. Ashley Sarmiento with that conversion. They go to Cheng. Fedeliaga, balik sa kanya. Flores. Cheng launching a 3, dialing from the deep. Way too strong. Fedeliaga with an offensive rebound. Naagaw ni Ashley. What a transition play created here for Malabon.
That started off by that great pass there. It's very difficult to do a fast break pass to his teammate, and that was a great shot there by Derek Reyes.
Although Tristan Flores will be having 2 shots from the lines. must say, disappointment from that last call with Reyes signaling it was all for the ball.
Yes, he was very adamant in that, trying to get the attention of the coaching staff to call probably a review. But either way, Flores is on the line for 2 free throws.
Making the first one. Eight big points here for Tristan Flores off the bench with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Trying to respond. It's the NYBL ballers. Tristan.
Ooh, they caught that. That was an extra step by Flores. He had the right intentions in mind, but unfortunately it didn't work out.
And sometimes too much aggressiveness could lead in a bad way, I must say. But still, JP, ito, lamang by 2 points itong PASIG Stallions.
Exactly, and that is what you want if you're Coach Ian. You're able to go and make that play there.
Hokies against Zheng. Man-on-man defense happening here, one-hander, good to go.
That is a difficult shot there. Care of Gatilias.
Opportunity again here for Malabon. That fake one-on-one. Agawan ng bola. It will stay on the side of the guys in white.
Oh, very unforced turnover there for the Stallions. That was Isham D unable to control the basketball.
A minute and 50 seconds remaining. Gandang tapik ang ginawa dito.
So far, both squads are very evenly matched, and that results to them still tied at this point.
Balkis with a dish. They go for the 3 in and out. Iliaga using some speed. Cheng rather.
Rafael Cheng had the right idea of going to the basket. Not a lot of orange shirts were at him, able to evade and get the contact.
Chance here for Rafael Cheng to score his first bucket on this game, averaging 9 points per game, 6.7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Welcome to the scoreboard for Rafael Cheng. Let's see if he could make it 2 out of 2.
Yeah, and with that first free throw, no, they are in the lead right now.
Although missing the second one, a minute and 20 seconds sa ating second quarter. Balkis has it against itong si D. The jumper from the corner, that wouldn't work. Rebound secured here for the Stallions. Rafael Cheng again.
That was a tough shot by Cheng. Unable to convert.
Sidestep move. Fooling the defenders. Opportunity again here the second time around for Malabon. Dialing from the deep.
Great pick there.
Felcheng utilizing stop and pop.
That was a great pick there by Jared Unson for them to score.
18 seconds remaining on this ball game. Whistle blown. 2 shots from the line.
And that's going to be 2 shots for Gontillas.
So that's Lance Gontillas of Malabon NYBL Ballers. So far, 6 points on this ball game with 2 rebounds. Getting his 7th point on this ball game. 16 seconds na lamang po dito sa ating second quarter. 8-point mark for Lance Gontillas. And forcing Coach Ian Mazo to call for some time. Final 16 seconds of the ball game. Final 13 seconds here in the second quarter. PASIG Stallions in the upper hand by just a point. Vergara back in action here. 3 seconds.
Ooh, and that's not what you want if you're Coach Ian Mazo. You already wasted the timeout for an ETO play, and instead it ends up as a turnover.
Offensive foul called here. Final possession, I must say, here in the second quarter. 2.3 seconds. Sakina with an inbound play. Half-court shot, too short. Great attempt. No other choice but to take up that shot. Try to wrap things up here in the second quarter. PASIG Stallions still in command by just a point, 36-35. Let's take a look at our Chef's Magic second quarter highlights.
Yeah, definitely. The second quarter has been a games of runs here. It is early. It was PASIG Stallions, and then eventually the Orange Shirts were able to come back with their own run late in the quarter, and because of that, we have a tie ball game. Oh, excuse me, we have a 1-point lead from PASIG.
36-35. What will be the story later on? Let's find out. At the end of our first two quarters, lamang-lamang po na isang puntos itong side ng PASIG Stallions. And what a spectacular performance we saw here on the side of the Stallions. They were behind here by 13 points. Parang medyo nahirapan sila, JP, nung first quarter. Pero quick 10 points din, straight points ang sinagot nila. Kaya ngayon sila din ang lamang by just a point.
Yeah, actually, if you look at the stats here, immediately they are almost very similar. Not too much big on in the difference in their rebounds, assists, and turnovers. It's just difference by 1 to 4. I guess you could see here that in terms of their field goal percentage, Malabon is making easier and smarter choices in terms of their shot selections. That's why they have a slight increase in their field goal percentage, but everything else could closely be identical.
And ito nga, in terms of rebounds, lamang by 4 itong side ng Malabon NYBL ballers. Something that they could capitalize entering itong ating second half. Pero yung bench points din, JP, nitong Pasig, having 20 in comparison dito sa 13 lang na ibinahagi ng Malabon.
And that's a good thing if you're Coach Ian Mazo, because ideally, or based on the report, Jordan Yang is their go-to star, but everyone else is stepping up, giving them this slightly 1-point lead.
Sort of relief yun para kay Coach Ian na hindi lang isa ang asahan niya. And now it's time for our fans of the game. We've spotted someone in the crowd who has been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say? The coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fans of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from Truty Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with Truty Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar. And now, we'll be back for our third quarter kung saan ito, Pasig Stallions, lamang sila ng 1 puntos so far in the first 2 chapters. And we tackled about itong bench, kung paano naging reliable para sa side ni Coach Ian Mazo. Paint converted by Malabon is at 16. Kumpara doon sa 6 lang sa side ng Pasig Stallions. So makikita mo yung mga outside shots din talaga dito ng Pasig. Successful, 5 out of 12 so far. 7 out of 18 rather. Tapos ito 5 out of 12 naman para sa side ng Malabon.
Yeah, definitely. It's only the first half and they are making that many threes, which is a good sign for both squads.
Something na sana ma-maintain nila dito sa ating 3rd and 4th chapter.
And on the very first play, no, Daphne, I don't know if you caught that, but the defensive strategy for Malabon has been adjusted. They are trying to double or triple team Jordan to lose momentum.
Pero we know it's not just Jordan. Has been trying to contribute para sa side ng Pasig Stallions. So, I think it would also be unnecessary na si Jordan lang.
Correct.
Yung i-guard nila dito.
Possession will go back to the orange shirts.
Full court trap for the Pasig Stallions.
And that was a foul that was not needed.
Wala pang 1 minuto ang nababawas dito sa larong to. Meron na tayong isang team foul so far. Expect an early penalty situation for both of these teams here in the 3rd. Santos. We go to Ashley. Contra Vergara. Villarreal. A step back jumper.
That is amazing. The fact that that was Convillas, he was able to get the basketball and had the presence of mind to flick it up in the air, knowing that he has contact and get 2 free throws in.
Gantillas making the first one. Let's see if we could make it 2 out of 2. And yep, able to do so. Right now, Malabon on top by just a point. Yang leading the offense on their end. They go to C.
And that's what you need. Other players like C to step up, and he is stepping up at the right time.
Elbow jumper is good to go here for C. 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Villarreal.
That was a no-fear move there by Villarreal, able to avoid the outlet arms of C.
Sinubukan pa talaga siyang i-stop nitong si C in that last possession. Malabon still on top here by just a point. So far, wala pang conversions dito sa ating third quarter. Talking about itong side ng PASIG Stallions, Ashley Sarmiento, left-handers, good to go.
Great pressure defense there by Malabon, leading to an easy fast break.
7 minutes and 32 seconds. Vergara sees Jordan from the right side. Balik kay Cheng with that fake. Pabalik kay Vergara ang bola. Corner 3, in and out. Opportunity here for NYBL bowlers. Santos, one-hander.
You can clearly see who the aggressive team is right now. Santos had the higher accuracy of driving inside, avoiding the smaller defender, and getting the easy 2.
Final 7 minutes of this ball game. Ball deflected. That would mean possession here on the side of Malabon. Reyes. Got the leather here against Vergara. They go Winter. That wouldn't work. Opportunity here for the Stallions.
Ooh, that was... They were caught there. The baseline official was able to see that that was a lifting violation.
Six minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Some substitutions being made here on the side of the NYBL bowlers. Malabon lamang dito by 5 points. Pasig with just 2 points so far here in the third. Yang has it one-on-one.
Wow.
What a move and what a finish!
Jordan Yang was able to do a very nifty crossover to avoid the screen, and at the same time able to avoid a blocker right at him, able to score.
14 points for Jordan Yang in today's game. Great call from our ref. The cleanest defense there against Tan.
Yeah, Tan went too close there to end up getting a measly foul. 13th foul now for the white shirts.
Reyes against Ko. Penetrating their way in and out. Opportunity here for the PASIG Stallions. They are behind here by 3 points. They go for that corner 3. Flores launching. See, sidestep move. Flores. Sorry, miss.
The white shirts had 4 opportunities there. Meanwhile, Justin Santos, all he needed were 2 opportunities and get the easy 2, extending the lead to 5.
Halfway through dito sa ating third chapter, 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Jordan Yang from the corner, that wouldn't work. Bola para sa side ng Malabon. Flying his way in, hoists it up.
That is another easy basket by Malabon. That you could clearly see the comparison. Malabon wants to drive inside and get those high accuracy baskets. Meanwhile, PASIG is trying their best to shoot from the outside.
Although out of bounds. Kick ball. Bola para sa side ng Malabon. Ito slowly. JP Malabon pulling away here 47-40. What has changed with this demeanor being shown by PASIG Stallions?
It's the shot selections, Daphne. They've been shooting from the outside. Since they made their threes earlier, they're hoping to make the same results, but it's not working their way. Unlike Malabon, they're shooting directly in the paint, getting higher accuracy, and extending the lead further.
And with that, JP, ito 49-40 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Taking things slowly on the side of the NYBL bowlers. And yes, you're right, they've been scoring inside the paint and doing wonders. Itong Santos, pati na rin ang the rest sa side ng Malabon NYBL Ballers. Timeout muna tayo. Back in action here in Valenzuela City. Up by 9 points. Itong side ng Malabon NYBL Ballers forcing Coach Ian to call for some time. Final 4 minutes po dito sa ating third chapter. How will Malabon take care of this lead that they have? Chance here as Pokis will be initiating the offense with a dish to Reyes. Unable to convert. Paano sasagot itong Pasig Stallions? Go to Tristan Flores. Finally, some conversion from the paint.
Exactly, and that's what they need to do in order to cut the deficit. Unfortunately, a quick turnaround bucket for Malabon.
Transition play executed here for the NYBL Ballers, ensuring they will still be in the driver's seat of this third chapter. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. They go to Jordan. Bit of delay with that one. That wouldn't work.
But that's what you want of your Coach Ian. You notice that they've been more aggressive inside. They want to get higher accuracy. They did that in Flores, but they weren't able to catch Santos going immediately on the other end for the fast break there.
3 minutes remaining dito sa ating third quarter. Showing us some handles. That was De Los Reyes.
Oh, quick pick and roll there.
Reyes to Santos. Santos getting his own miss. Losing control. Opportunity here for the Stallions. They go to Flores. Sila ang naghahabol dito by 9 points. Love the hustle there.
Actually, Santos' energy was so on point. When he lost the basketball at the backcourt, he immediately ran. So that mindset is very important for Malabon, knowing that defense is needed.
Tristan Flores hoists it up too strong. Opportunity again here.
Again, the box out is important, and Malabon is doing a great job.
Poki is trying to connect with Santos from that screen. $20 seconds to shoot. Long way to go here for the NYBL Ballers. Foul will be called here against Santos.
Yeah, and he immediately apologized to the bench for that. He knew that he did need to do that. But they are not yet in the penalty.
Final 95 seconds. Still 9 points ang hinahabol dito ng Pasig Stallions. Those guys who got the hot hands in the first half, hindi natin yan nararamdaman. Ngayon, Malabon with 16 points dito sa ating third quarter and limited by just 6 etong Stallions. 80 seconds, Flores with 8 seconds to shoot here. Shot clock winding down. Basket and one para sa Pasig Stallions.
Great presence of mind there. They knew that the shot clock was running down and able to find Yves Ong with the end one bucket. As you can see in this replay here, avoiding the orange shirts for the end one.
That's our pound for pound fitness foul counted move.
Able to convert.
Completing the three-point play was Yves Ong. 6 points to tie things up.
Oh, a great defense there. Care of Sean Andre Ko, able to let De Los Reyes commit the turnover, the backcourt violation.
We would love the support of the families and I must say the parents nitong Pasig Stallions slowly being up on their feet, just cheering for their team. Dahil 6 points lang naman ang hinahabol nila. Final minute of the third chapter. Go. Utilizing that screen, they go to Tristan Flores. 3-pointer. Now working out on their end, but that reverse meanwhile for Unson.
Yeah, Jared Unson able to avoid the orange shirts from one end, moved his body and shot on the other side for the easy 2.
That's his first bucket on this game, but 5 big rebounds to help Coach Ian's squad. Meanwhile, a bit silent na itong side ng Malabon. Asperucho launching that 3, wouldn't work. Securing the rebound.
Yeah, and the energy from the parents of the white shirts are giving them boost.
Final 10 seconds of the third quarter. How will PASIG Stallions try to wrap things up here? Go. Does the business, overshoots. Sorry, miss on their end. Not the best way to end itong ating third quarter. But right now, PASIG Stallions just behind by 4 points. Let's have a glimpse of our Chef's Magic third quarter highlights.
Yeah, both squads definitely adjusted from the third quarter. Initially in the first half, they loved shooting from the outside, but as the third quarter progressed, they had difficulty and decided to take it to the hole, and both squads are making their claims with Malabon leading by 4.
51-47. How will the final 10 minutes of the ball game unfold? Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this ball game. And PASIG Stallions earlier, they were on top here by a point at the end of the second quarter. Ngayon, they're just behind here by 4 points. Still a long way to go. Daphne Crisobal with JP Ruiz. Aksal, medyo napatahimik siya sa larong ito. Ashley Sarmiento being harassed by 2 white guys. Hawkins flying his way in. Gandang agaw ginawa dito ng Pasig. Shot clock winding down. Rebound secured for the Stallions.
And again, those kinds of fouls aren't necessary, and the Villarreal gave the orange shirts their first team foul.
And if you're Coach Ian, what's something you want to see for the PASIG Stallions to be back on track dito sa ating fourth quarter?
Actually, they did a good job being very aggressive inside. As we see an orange shirt take a basket here, extending it to 6. But Coach Ian has to remind their boys that, yes, you can shoot from outside, but if you want a better chance at cutting the deficit, you have to go strong inside.
Yet Villarreal with that conversion earlier dito sa ating fourth quarter. Sorry, miss.
And that was a unfortunate turnover there for Jared Unson. Possession will go back to Malabon. Xavier trying, PASIG is trying to trap here.
8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Ashley Sarmiento earlier had 3 straight 3-point shots.
Rev saw that right in front of him. The big man was trying to set the screen, but that was a moving screen there. And that was Pascal able to move his hip there.
Some unnecessary fouls being committed here by Baksal in today's game. Believe it or not, still scoreless sa larong ito. Final 8 minutes and 5 seconds of this ball game. Sarmiento kontra D. Go for that corner pass. Wouldn't work. Flores securing the leather for Pasig. Six-point ball game.
Oh, very unnecessary. That was a turnover by AJ Fedilaga. He had the right idea to give it to Flores, but that was too soon.
Too soon and too strong with that dish. Still they are behind here by 6 points. Sarmiento asking for it. Focus. That screen given by Santos. Boki is muzzling his way in. Whistle blown. 2 shots from the line.
Yeah, that was a great crossover move by Poke. He's able to evade his defender, passing 2 white shirts and getting the contact.
Malabon just taking over itong larong ito. What are they doing right, JP? Up to this time ngayon, silang lamang from the latter part ng third up to itong fourth.
It has to be their defensive level of play. They are very energetic on the defensive end. Once they shoot, or even though they miss some shots, they immediately go back on transition on defense and try to get extra possessions.
Let's see if they could maintain that level of intensity in terms of defending itong Pasig Stallions. 54-47. 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Vergara with a dish to Flores. Balik kay Fedeliaga. Vergara to Flores underneath that pass and that contribution by C.
That was a very quick thinking there for C, able to evade his defender.
Meanwhile, Sarmiento missing that shot from the outside.
It's still a 6-point ball game for Malabon. Let's see if they can control the lead here.
6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. D muscling his way in. Successful and got it.
That was D able to cut the deficit down to 4. Aggressive play there for Stallions.
What a run being created here for Pasig Stallions. As we see D with that floater, good to go, successful, making this a 4-point game, 55-51. Timeout muna tayo. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal, whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game. Chef's Magic Condiments brings a flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Imagine just watching itong game na to. Meron ka pa mga free na condiments coming from, of course, one of our generous sponsors, itong Chef's Magic. Maraming salamat po. At syempre, if you're not busy, might want to also drop by dito sa Valenzuela City. Spend your Sunday morning or even afternoon and even evening by witnessing itong ating mga young gunners in the junior MPBL. 55-51. Behind by 4, itong Pasig Stallions. Flores all alone.
That was a big boy play there. And Malabon was having the right idea to defend Flores, but the ref saw a different angle leading to a foul.
May bale si Tristan Flores in that last sequence.
Flores able to cut the deficit down to a 1-possession ball game.
Although missing the second one, they're just behind here by 3 points. Pokis with a chance to still be in command of this game. How will he initiate the offense on their end? Launching that three! Pokis! Right on cue!
That was an ice cold-blooded three there by Pokis in front of his defender, able to extend the lead to 6.
5 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Although no conversion made by PASIG Stallions. How will Malabon try to extend this lead that they have?
And that is not what you want if you're Coach Ian. You already had good defense there, but the foul was called for AJ Fedilaga.
Second team foul committed here on the side of PASIG Stallions. Meanwhile, para side naman ng Malabon, 3 team fouls. And almost halfway through na tayo dito sa ating 4th chapter. Some substitutions being made here. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. We go to Cheng. Gonna see more of him. Talking about itong si Rafael Cheng. Almost losing control of the bucket. Jordan
5 to shoot.
asking for a screen. Shot clock winding down. One-hander.
And an amazing shot there by Jordan being able to avoid the shot clock violation.
4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Reyes with a dish underneath. Nabitawan ng bola para dito kay Garcia.
That's a great stop there for the white shirts.
Although that outside shot was way too strong for Rafael Cheng. 6 points to tie things up with 4 minutes rather and 16 seconds remaining. Reyes has the bucket here. Boki is asking for it, but Reyes escapes. Shot clock winded down in that last play. Could see some 4 shots being made by the NYBL ballers.
Two white shirts tried going after that basketball, unable to gather, and because of that led to a jump ball. Possession will go to the orange shirts.
Gandang agaw ginawa dito ng PASIG Stallions. Jordan Yang, coast to coast!
He wanted it for himself. He wants to make sure that he will cut this deficit and get that lead for the Stallions.
60 to 56. PASIG Stallions just behind here by 4 points. Pokis launching a 3. Sorry, miss. Opportunity here for the guys in white. They go to Ko. Gotta be wiser, initiating the offense on their end. 56 to 60. They are behind by 4 points. 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Big bucket to go for C.
That was a cold-blooded shot. He hasn't been on fire lately, but able to get that turnaround, Jay. It is a 1-possession ball game.
Opportunity to still be in command for the Malabon NYBL ballers, and Pokis again will not disappoint.
That is the second time Pokis was able to avoid their squad from cutting down the lead and extending it further to 2 possessions.
Gandang alaga ang ginagawa ni Pokis para sa side ng Malabon. They are still in command here by 5 points. Reyes has it. You really see how they're maximizing the 24 shot clock. Talking about the youngsters wearing orange. Shot clock slowly winding down. 5 seconds to shoot. Santos with that screen. Pokis. ISO play.
He went a little too fancy there, double Pokis. He was able to drive inside and try to do the dipsy-do, but it wasn't able to hit the rim.
Final 2 minutes. and 15 seconds remaining on this ball game. Ko goes to Yang C again. Earlier, he was able to convert from that same spot, not this time.
Yeah, unfortunately, he hit the board, and it is still a 5-point lead for Malabon.
Final 2 minutes. Malabon again with 2 straight wins under their shoulders. Meanwhile, back-to-back losses naman para sa side ng PASIG Stallions. This is the 16 honor division. Chance here as Cheng will convert.
That was a quick play there in favor of Ko. He was able to steal the basketball and find the open man for a 1-possession game.
And now PASIG Stallions slowly trying to give a scare for Malabon NYBL bowlers, especially with that fast break conversion by Rafael Cheng, forcing for some much needed talk. 63-60, time out muna tayo. Coach Ian Mazo calling the shots for the PASIG Stallions. 14 and 16 under division. The 14 under division earlier had a setback, and hopefully it's the 16 under division guys will try to bounce back. Para dito kay Coach Ian, 63-60, a minute and 37 seconds remaining. Reyes kontra Cheng. Ashley, babalik kay Reyes ang bola. One-on-one, jumper, wouldn't work. C has the leather here, a chance to tie things up if you're the PASIG Stallions. Go. Nasa kanya ang bola. And Tristan Flores. So,
That was a very cold-blooded jumper there by Flores. He just got the basketball, no time to dribble, just took that jumper and went swat in.
a minute and 5 seconds remaining in here. They go to Ashley. Earlier, he got the hot hands in the first quarter, but not here in the fourth. Opportunity to be in command for the PASIG Stallions, 62-63. 45 seconds remaining on this ball game. Ko against Sarmiento, screen granted. What a sequence! But that will stay out of bounds.
Oh, the coaching staff of Malabon is asking for a challenge. Coaching challenge to see who gets possession.
Crucial call there, so they will have to take time in getting a better angle from a review from that last sequence. So for JP, itong PASIG Stallions, no pressure. Mukhang pressure actually nasa side ng Malabon because they were up here.
Definitely, and look at this replay here. Great pick and roll action. Ko able to find C. Oh, that's a hard to tell whose possession it goes. One more time. Ko able to give the basketball to C. But did he lose it? And it will stay with the Stallions. Coach Ian telling his boys that it's 4 seconds to shoot.
4 seconds to shoot here. Again for the Stallions. How will they maximize this one? Step back three. Too strong. Chance for Malabon. They're just up here by a point. How will Malabon maximize this possession? Against Tristan. Santos launching a three. Hoisting it up. That wouldn't work. Opportunity here for PASIG Stallions to take over and even win this game. Jordan Yang. Big shot for Jordan Yang, taking over the lead for PASIG Stallions.
Cold-blooded shot there by Jordan Yang. He had it all for himself. There was a moment, hesitation for him to pass the basketball, but decided to go all the way. Look at this move here. Able to avoid the two orange shirts and getting that shot in, giving the Stallions their lead.
PASIG Stallions up here, 64-63. Final 7 seconds of this ball game. What a sequence we saw there.
You know, if you're the coaching staff of Malabon, I would give it to Pocket because he's been doing it clutch lately and he's been helping extend the lead. Or you could give it to Santos by a give and go play, get it inside for high accuracy and get the contact maybe. Anyone from Malabon can take this shot actually.
Jordan Yang with 20 big points on this ball game. Again, his team is suffering from back-to-back losses so far. What a way to step up big time in the most crucial moments of this ball game. Will PASIG Stallions give an upset kontra dito sa Malabon, who is in back-to-back wins?
The Stallions are using the same five. They're not making any adjustments here, so let's see if it will pay off.
7 seconds. Reyes has it. He'll go one-on-one, flying his way in. Sorry, miss. It doesn't feel like an elimination round game for this morning. Parang finals yung laruan dito.
We thought that there was going to be a call in this last play, but no calls were shown. The final was mentioned, and PASIG Stallions will get that win and avoided a back-to-back loss there with the heroic efforts of Jordan Yang. I told you earlier that Jordan Yang was the guy to look out for, and he brought it for the PASIG Stallions.
At the end of this ball game, 64-63. PASIG Stallions winning by just a point against Malabon NYBL Ballers.
Again, no, the PASIG Stallions came all the way back. It has been back and forth action throughout this ball game. Malabon NYBL Ballers took the early lead in the first quarter, being very aggressive. And then Stallions were able to come back with their own version of a run, getting it closer because of their long distance threes. But eventually, in the second half, that was the same story. Malabon NYBL Ballers took control because of their defensive stops, being very aggressive, getting more baskets in because of their passing. But in the fourth quarter, the Stallions took over. Slowly, they were able to get stops. They were able to drive inside. They were able to pass to open man, pick and roll actions were implemented. And when it counts the most, Jordan Yang was all out balling. He is the leading Stallion for PASIG, avoiding a back-to-back losses, splitting their last two games, avenging their loss against Rizal, getting the win today. And that means that the series between Malabon and PASIG is split up. The 14 up, Malabon won. This 16 under, PASIG won. And in a few short moments, we will figure out who our Chef's Magic player of the game is. And right now, we will turn it over to Danny for our Chef's Magic player of the game.
Stepping up big time in today's game, Jordan Yang. Jordan, congratulations on this big win. You guys won by just a point, but walk me through what was going through your mind during that last sequence, that crucial shot you made.
Someone had to step up, and I saw that as my chance. Yeah. Jordan, a lot of your families and friends are watching you right now. Is there anyone you would like to thank or greet?
Yeah, first I want to thank God. Nothing's possible without Him. I want to greet my parents, my family, my relatives, my teammates, my coaches. Shout out GDU Ball, Immortal Flash, and shout out Uncle Mon and Elaganizer. Thank you for the support.
Again, Jordan, congratulations for bagging your second win here in the tournament, and to the rest of the PASIG Stallions. Again, you are our Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game. Also, in just a while, we'll be recognizing our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game and also our Don Benito's Assessment of the Game. Back to you, JB.
Thank you, Daphne. And with that, we will be showing you now the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game. This is Justin Santos of Malabon. He is able to cover 10 big rebounds for his squad. And next will be the Don Benito's Assist Man of the Game with Ashley Sarmiento dishing in 5 big assists for Malabon.
No wasted efforts, I must say, para sa side ng Malabon NYBL Ballers. Just losing by a point, pero huge congratulations sa relentless effort ng PASIG Stallions. Coming up next, 18 under division.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL. Liga ng